1, 2, test, test. He is all good. I'm pulling us up on YouTube right now. I don't know why it says that. Oh, that might be why. Okay. I don't know if that changed it or not. Okay. Yeah, I think it's still rating Smash 4. Yeah, man. One moment here, guys. We're seeing if we can update text here. Alright, no, it looks like we got that. Cool, cool. Pat's Patch Gaming is already in the chat. Pat's Patch, what's up, man? Welcome. Want to just go ahead and say, guys, welcome into our first ever YouTube Ultimate stream. Super excited about this here, guys. I also, though, forgot to mention in the Discord, I'm going to be making a few announcements here tonight on the Ultimate stream when it comes to the tournament we have on Monday. Also want to just go ahead and say thank you all for the well wishes and the get well soons. I really appreciate that. Yesterday just was not my day. If you wanted to experience what I did yesterday, just grab 2 hammers, not one, just 2. Start banging yourself against the head with both of them, and you basically got what I had yesterday. It was not a fun experience. I don't think I could wish that on my worst enemy. But, you know, enough about me, guys. We got a lot of stuff here for you tonight. As advertised, we got the Ultimate World Championship, Grass defending against Caxus and Dr. Brass in a triple threat match. Actually, not our only championship match tonight. We got Knuckles going one-on-one with Hector's amiibo, Hector. That'll be for the Universal Championship. It's the rematch, and, you know, Knuckles came really close last matchup, so I think we may see a new champion, but don't quote me on it. We also got a K-Rool Ditto here for you guys tonight. My guy, Argyle Al, will go against Bonjohn's not Argyle, his alligator, actually. K-Rool U. So, definitely a lot to see here tonight, guys, but you know what? Why don't we go ahead and get set up with our first matchup here. We got Loon versus Yokozuna versus Barrels versus Gobbles. I also want to just go ahead and say, guys, as we're getting started, if you're noticing any kind of pop to the audio, mostly from my commentary, try and let me know so I can go ahead and make adjustments to that. Also, if you feel the game audio is a little high, in fact, you know, it seemed a little high for my taste. Let me go ahead and just... Oh yeah, that's right, I can't put it to -13. It goes from 12 to 15. Alright, well, we'll keep it right there at -12. But yeah, if you guys are noticing any hardcore lag, anything like that, please just call it out in the chat so we can make adjustments to that. We're going to talk a little bit about this matchup here, guys. So right now we got my forced newcomers to the vanilla scene, Barrels, Gobbles, Yokozuna, and Moon. The items are going to be on for this matchup. It's a 5-stock affair with 10 minutes on the clock, and stage hazards are on. As far as this one goes, guys, I feel like this is anybody's fight, but I get a strong feeling from both Barrels and Gobbles. Barrels, I feel doing better with items off, but still a big threat here. But Gobbles, the last time we saw him, had a tremendous showing with items on. So Gobbles is definitely going to be the one to watch for here, guys. Giving my predictions, which I know we really don't have predictions. We got polls here on YouTube. I hope they change that soon. I personally believe that we're going to see either Barrels or Gobbles take the victory, but if you guys got different opinions or anything to that nature, we want to hear them in the chat. Definitely cheer on who you think is going to win. But why don't we go ahead and get our first matchup started, guys? This way we can get through some of these tournament announcements, as well as get closer and closer to our main event, which I am super excited for.
3, 2, 1, go!
Have I ever told you guys about Amiibo Geddon? Because it happened on this stage. to make a long story short, it was an 8-for-all, and everyone just kept dying because of the movement. So far, no hazards or movement to that nature, but we are seeing a plethora of okay. Do or die time for these guys. Uh-oh. That's 2 gone. Okay, now barrels. Nope. No. Come on, guys. You just move to the right a little bit. We got a final smash on the field, but yeah, everybody not doing so well with the transitions. This is not looking so good here for the vanilla side, but also want to go ahead and remind everybody that we do have a Spirited Affair here tonight. That'll be a nice 8-for-all with items on. And also, guys, we're going to have a Fatal 4-way match with some items on. That one's really interesting to me because, well, you know, that's kind of the let's have some fun match. Okay, Gobble's down to the second to last stop. Yokozuna actually looking pretty good right now, and I mean, you gotta credit to, you know, his ability to traverse the stage, but I was about to say, you gotta also credit him avoiding any kind of BS like that. We're just coming into about 2 minutes in this matchup, and already my picks are down to their last stock. Did not like last week at all. Granted, there was only one, but, you know, still, I picked the right one at least. We got 7:45 left. Luna's gonna take the Maxim Tomato off the field. Great strategy. And Yokozuna gonna get some help from, I believe that's Ricky? I think that's his name. Or Dunlap? I don't know. I didn't really. And Yokozuna down to his last stock. The sleeper known as Loon taking the victory, but I still feel that Barrels, even to a degree, Gobbles can make it back into this one. Well, we have 7 minutes left, and oh, wait a minute, that's a double final smash for Yokozuna, and yes, that's an elimination to Gobbles, Loon losing his second to last stop, so we got 3 left. Just a very scary sounding voice, but he is right, hand to hand, the basis of all combat. Unfortunately, we got a Ditto here, and Yokozuna is gone. Gotta give it up for my guy Barrels for bringing this one back. All right, we're gonna take a look at some stats here, guys, and then we're gonna move on with our next one. You know what? I am gonna make the camera scarce. There we go. Hey, what up, Punching Bag Gaming? Welcome, welcome. Just missed our first one, but no worries, dude. We got plenty of stuff for you guys. Plus, I got not 1, but 2 tournament announcements here. Your match is actually going to be later on tonight, so it'll be probably right before the Ultimate World Championship, as well as the Universal Championship. But I think I will put it on after the Fatal 4-way, if you don't mind. Just, you know, give us a little more flavor to the scheduling. I don't know if, okay. I think that was a mistype by Pat's Patch, but let's go over some stats, guys, and then we're going to move on. So the matchup lasted 3 minutes and 27 seconds. On a stage like this, I kind of thought it'd go a little sooner, but luckily we got a little something out of it. Most knockouts going to Yokozuna at 6 knockouts. Actually, we did see a few SDs in this one, but Yokozuna able to traverse this one. No problemo. Good for him. Good for him. We're gonna keep taking a look at stats, guys. I also want to see maybe if somebody bullied one of the other competitors more than the other, and it does seem Yokozuna headed out for gobbles here. Okay, okay. Yoshi rivalry. I could definitely sink my teeth into something like that. Most damage given out, Yokozuna at 525%. Also, I think out of a credit, a lot of the damage given out here due to items, but still a great showing. Least amount of damage given out was Gobbles at 228. Yeah, Pat's Patch, I don't know if that was directed to me or Punching Bag, but I'm doing well. I'm doing better than yesterday, let's put it that way, but still feeling it a little bit. But I'll get through it. I always do. Most damage taken in this fight is going to Yokozuna at 388%. Yokozuna really had an up and down kind of game here, so it's kind of interesting to me to see that he didn't pick up the victory right now. Least amount of damage taken though going to Gobbles at 308%. Hit percentage or most hit percentage going to Gobbles at 45%. Kind of strange, but I guess kind of does make sense. He did have an SD, but also was very precise. In fact, a little too precise with the offense to where he was able to just walk right off the stage. Least amount of hit percentage going to Barrels at 35%. He may have gotten the victory, but I think that's definitely something he can work on in the long run. And we're going to look at the longest drought. Most drought going to Loon at 17 seconds. We did see him having some struggles trying to, again, traverse the stage. Least amount of drought, though, a tie between Barrels and Yokozuna, which honestly still seems a little passive here, but they did seem to make it work for him, and, you know, we got a decent match out of it, so good shit, good shit. Don't think I'm going to take that replay, but we are going to go ahead and just put you guys on a brief hold here so we can go ahead and set up for an 8 brawl for our Spirited side. Do again appreciate your patience. Un momento, por favor. All right, check, check, check. We are back. Thank you again so much for your patience here, guys. And I just want to take this time to go ahead and say thank you again for 100 subscribers here on YouTube. Definitely couldn't have done it without you guys, obviously. um, but again, we always want to take time to say thank you for the love and support. I'm actually not drinking here today because I'm still a little sick here, but I got a water bottle here. We could go ahead and raise for you guys. Salud. Um, but other than that, though, I did want to take some time, guys, to go ahead and address something about tournaments that I think we can make even better about them. So I've seen this in one other server. I believe it may have been USAC or could no, it wasn't AFC. It probably had to have been USAC. They're the only ones doing tours consistently right now. But there's something that is known as outlaw or bounty. So we're more or less going to be putting a bounty on a participant's head this Monday for our YouTube tournament. What that means here is that if you are the lucky trainer to knock out this outlaw, wanted criminal, whatever you want to call him, you will be able to go ahead and grab a free Tier 1 30-day sub to the stream. I really think this is going to add a little bit of flavor and a whole lot more excitement to these tournaments. So I really hope you guys enjoy that, but we are going to be making another announcement about this tournament later on tonight. But for the most part, why don't we go ahead and get back to the action here. Not that one. Is it that one? Oh no, that is that one. Okay, my fault. I saw the short Pats patch. I didn't see any of your latest videos. I think you posted those today, right? Alright, well, guys, we're going to get started with our next matchup here. So we have Vader versus Wet Willie versus Blade versus Harriet versus Chewie versus Nero versus Peace versus Mamba. And a 5-minute items on battle. This is going to be any stage eligible, and also items will be on for this contest as well, guys. I really want to just take some time to acknowledge that Nero, I thought, looked very good in his last matchup last week, so kind of hard for me to go against this guy, but Mamba, on the other hand, has had luck in these 8 brawls before, not to mention he's beaten Nero when it came down to him and Nero the last time they fought in this kind of setting. So I really think that it's going to come down to these two, especially considering Peace is at quite a disadvantage right now. If she does not get last place, I'm going to be pretty surprised at that. But to make a long story short, guys, I know there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Links with bow and arrows and boomerangs. We got Wet Willie with the side special. Chewie. Oh, he's just going to be Chewie. Yeah, I didn't see that one yet, Pat's Patch. Other than that, though, guys, my predictions for this one are going to be Nero and Mamba. Either one of those two, but if you have any other predictions or just want to root on your favorite amiibo right now, feel free to use the chat for that. Why don't we go ahead and get this one started, guys, because I know we're still very anxious about our main event tonight. Ultimate World Championship, it will be Grass versus Caxus versus Dr. Breast, and that's going to be with the belt on the line. I see we got Big Blue. Can't help but notice we've got stages with a lot of moving parts. We do see Wet Willie trying to take the lead. No, he did take the lead. My apologies. Yeah, definitely an interesting stage, but, you know, for the most part, everybody's traversing this pretty well, so definitely got to tip the cap here to all the amiibo right now. Chewy making it back, no problemo. And nice up special here. And that is Dark Samus suffering a fall. LP's now not affected by the slowdown time. Should give her an opportunity to attack, but she kind of squandered that. Nice job there by Chewy, double KO. I actually want that clip, Chewy double KO. And that is a Link with a final smash, so pretty dangerous individual right now. And Vader hits Blade with it, but not much damage done. Well, we're coming up on the halfway point of the matchup, and it does seem that Wet Willy has the lead by Uno. And Nero not too far behind, but Mamba kind of getting overwhelmed in this matchup, and that is something I was expecting here. I mean, part of me feels like this is the stage is doing, but I could be wrong. Well, just like that, we now see Nero taking a lead. And Wet Willy trying to keep in contention. Same with Chewy right now, but this could be Nero's time. Mamba with the C4. As if to be all like, Well, we have surpassed that 2-minute warning, and Wet Willy right now up by, actually, Ghost. I mean, I gotta give it up for a Pokemon trainer that knows his stuff. Well, we got less than a minute and a half, and wait a minute, Chewy gets a KO off of Wet Willy. Well, that does make it a lot more likely for Nero to get back in the matchup, and wow, a lot just happened there. And Chewy now taking the lead. Man, I can barely keep up with this right now. And with 45 seconds to go, we see Dark Samus suffering yet another fall, and yeah, this advantage is obviously just too much for her. 35 seconds left. Wet Willy has potential to tie it up or even sneak in for the victory, but not going to be easy. Oh boy! Yeah, that may have knocked him out of the running here. And Blade only 1 KO behind Chewy. 7 seconds left though. Oh, that's it. Chewy's gonna take this one and move on next week. All right, well, just want to go ahead and say great game overall, but definitely got to give some props here to Chewy for the victory. We're going to go over our stats real quick, guys, and then we're going to mosey on over to our next matchup. That'll be a Fatal 4-Way with some items on. Should be pretty fun. Right now, as you can see here, guys, Chewy emerging the victor. and my man scoring 10 KOs in the process. Wow. And I'm going to say it, I really didn't see a whole lot of item use for Chewy, so bravo. Bravo. Also want to go ahead and just acknowledge least amount of KOs going to Peace at a Big Fat Goose Egg. Ouch. Most falls suffered in this fight here is actually a tie, surprisingly, between Vader, Harriet, and Peace. So I guess it wasn't all bad news for Peace, in a way. Also want to just check out, see if anybody got the better of anybody, and yes, actually, Chewy getting the better of Wet Willy, but Wet Willy getting the better of Peace. Really makes you think here if Wet Willy paid more attention to Chewy, if this would have been a lot different. Most damage given out in this contest here is actually going to Blade at 791%, so gotta give it up for my Link. My day one Link. Least amount of damage given out in this fight here is actually going to Peace at 192%. Ouch. Most damage taken, Peace, 968%. This was just awful for her. Awful. Least amount of damage taken in this one here going to Blade at 285%. So it kind of makes you think Link should have had that one, but you know, the stage did come into effect here. We also see that Vader was actually the one with the most hit percentage, 60% to Chewy. That is actually really good. Least amount of hit percentage going to Wet Willy at 32%. And we're going to take a look at our longest drought and move on here, guys. So most drought actually belongs to Harriet at 34 seconds. I really didn't see a whole lot from Harriet during this whole thing. And the most aggressive or least amount of drought going to Nero at 13 seconds. I did see the determination on his face, but you know, my man just got caught up with the C4, and after that, it was just downhill from there. Like I said, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on, but I'm just going to put everybody on a very brief hold to get our next match set up. So, un momento, por favor. Check, check. 1, 2. All right, guys, we do again appreciate your patience here as we get set up for our next matchup. So I've actually decided to go ahead and just, okay, yeah, there is a huge delay on this. Ouch. Sorry, but we've, we are going to be getting started with our K Rool Ditto here. I just want to go ahead and make another announcement about the tournament this Monday. So we've noticed that we have a lot of people who are into predictions or just really trying to guess who's going to win this tournament, who's going to move on, who's going to make top 8. So we've decided to go ahead and introduce yet another fun feature to our tournaments known as Tournament Predictions. This is something that's going to be ran inside of our Discord, and also, as far as that goes, guys, there will be a prize for that. So how this works, and I do want to just start by saying the only caveat here, you cannot pick your own amiibo. You have to pick another trainer's amiibo. That's a big caveat here. But for example here, if I say Mario Dude's amiibo is going to win, and Mario Dude's amiibo does win, my name would be entered into a raffle for, you guessed it, a free amiibo. So another way we're making our tournaments more interesting and more bang for your buck, with more possibilities of different prizes in fun different ways. Just want to go ahead and also say again, guys, thank you so much for the love and support, both here on YouTube and on Twitch as well. Even also on Facebook and even on our Reddit page as well, which you can find those on our Twitch or just type in Amiibo Fight. We're not that hard to find. So thank you again. Salud. All right. Well, now that we got that out of the way, let's see if yeah, Bonjon has not gotten back to me, so I think we're just going to go with a Final Destination stage pick here. That seems like the logical explanation. In fact, let's bring you guys back. All right, and let's get this all cleared away.
King K. Rool!
All right, Al is here. Let me go ahead and grab Al's opponent. Also, guys, when you send me stuff through Discord, please try to label the bin. It's really not too difficult. Just hit the thing, backspace, type in a name. Oh, I think I know why. Yep, that's why. Okay. I actually got myself a 100 pack of tags. Yes, they exist, and yes, it's pretty huge. Oh, opening these for the first time, and look. Ooh, boy. Okay, they got them individually wrapped, but not exactly wrapped. Okay. Losing my tags here. Alright, let's go ahead and get Bonjon's guy, K. Rool U, into the mix here. I think we've wasted enough time. I just want to talk a little bit about this matchup here. So We have seen K. Rool U in our arenas before. Pretty consistent K. Rool, but I just don't feel like he's as consistent as Argyle L. I'm sure a little bias is going into this, of course. But to make a long story short here, guys, I don't see K. Rool U picking up the victory, but I am seeing this being a very, very close matchup. If you guys got different opinions, though, or just want to root on for your favorite crocodile here, definitely feel free to use the chat on that. This is going to be a... Actually, let me double check that. Yeah, let's go 5 stock items off, and...
Start the battle.
Alright. So, I'm going to double check though, just to see if Bob John got back to me. He did not. So, yeah, we're going to go with that final destination, guys, and Lego. Also, in regards to this week's match of the week, guys, or suggested match, I should say, I'm going to put up that poll right after our stream tonight. I was going to do it last night, but it was like, nah. My head hurts way too much for this. You know, I don't know why I totally forgot this had Insta Drop. Kind of funny. Argyle L getting a little overwhelmed by this Insta Drop, but I don't know. Can he build to something more? Back row here from Argyle L. Oh, he's also got floaty jump. This is a very interesting spirit builder. Lands him. Went for the F smash, came up short. Yeah, I really forgot the very unique spirit build K. Rool U, but so far it does seem that Argyle L is still getting some traction, even with this very unique build. I can't help but feel like maybe Insta Drop is getting in the way of K. Rool U nailing some cool stuff here, because he just kind of squandered that opportunity. And right now, this is by a mile. Dash attack, and K. Rool U ties us up. Ooh, he's still good. Caught him with the grapple, belly bump, and still no. But Blunderbuss will finish off that stock. It's 4-3. Again, I'm not trying to be biased here, but I always feel that the K. Rool Dittos are one of my favorite Dittos. Got a favorite Ditto? We'd love to hear about it in the chat. But right now, we got less than 7.5 minutes, and we do see K. Rool U picking up a little bit of momentum. See L starting to nair. This usually means that he's trying to overwhelm his opponent. This is again with that F smash. He's gotta make that out of his vocab and replace it with dash attack. Excellent use of cannonball right there. And K. Rool U will suffer another fall. It's 4-2. I would say this would be a good time for Al to brush up on some defensive maneuvers, but K. Rool U may have to go back to the drawing board on his plan right now. Nice back air, and that'll make it 3-2. I guess K. Rool U's got some surprises left for us. Nice parry by L. I can see both of these crocodiles thinking Crown Array. Forward tilt here by K. Rool U. K. Rool U starting to give Al a little bit of a run for his money. Close to hitting with the cannonball. Not quite. I'd say that would have been a great time for him. Wow! Nice use of Crown. Oh boy. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a KO for Argyle Al. Yeah, there is now just a lot more going on in this matchup as we go along here. Right now. Oh! And broken belly, but Al's gonna, yeah, he can't get to him in time. But it doesn't matter because he catches him with that F smash and it's over. I gotta say, great matchup, but Al was a little more tenacious, especially at the end there. All right, Bon John, if you're, or Punching Bag Gaming, if that's how you prefer to be called here on the YouTube side. Great game, man, but looks like Argyle Al will be taking the W. We're going to go over stats, and then we're going to move on to our next matchup. That'll be a Fatal 4-Way, Fatal 4-Way Items On contest. Adam Green, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely more show for you guys here. Like I said, I just want to go through these stats very quickly. So the matchup was 5 minutes and 8 seconds. We see Al picking up a dub by 2 stocks, and really the damage was definitely in Al's favor. I mean, we saw a lot of insta drop coming from K. Rool U, and we know that doesn't add a lot of damage. Al not bad with the hit percentage, 45% to K. Rool U's 32%. Also just wanted to add, I do see Al not quite as in the air as K. Rool U, but with that insta drop, you kind of have to be to utilize it. And we're going to take a look at longest drought, 11 seconds. So both of them trying to really keep at their other's pace. So that's really, I feel, what made this a really interesting matchup, and really why I would love to see this matchup again in the near future. You know, I'll take that one. Why not? Why not? Alright guys, well, that is not the end of our night here tonight. We still have a Universal Championship match as well as our Ultimate World Championship match, but for funsies, I've thrown together here a cool Fatal 4-Way match between my plant, my wolf, also the guy you just saw, my crocodile, Argyle Al, and also Soy Sauce's crocodile, Chili. It's supposed to be a lot of fun, and we really hope you guys enjoy that matchup. We will be back in just a moment as we set that up for you. Memento for the board.
Start the battle.
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, just going back to what I said here, tomorrow we do got Twitch, Smash 4 at 9 p.m. Central Time. Make sure to go ahead and check us out for that. But we do also have, coming up next here, guys, a great Fatal 4-Way match. It is Chili versus who you just saw, Argyle L, versus my Plant, PJ to Plant, versus my Wolf Amiibo Mickey. God, that was so fucking embarrassing. Thank you again, Adam Green. Yeah, again, I kind of just told you guys, but I'll tell you again that reason why we're doing it like this with some items on, seeing Mickey get back to his glory days and maybe get a little more momentum, but also the fact that, you know, we just want to have some fun. It's always fun to see some items. I mean, at least in my opinion, a lot of people hate items with a passion. We're going to go down to our gameplay, though, guys, to show you what we got in store for you exactly. So it will be a Fatal 4-Way match, 16 stocks, and the items are turned on. Hazards are on, but this will be on finals, so don't worry about it. No hazards, that is, but just want to go ahead and say here that this is going to be a very uphill battle for Mickey, but, you know, if he's got items, I think he's going to be one of the last surviving members at least, but personally, I think Argyle L, after the performance we just saw, has a great shot of taking this victory. If you guys got a difference of opinion, if you just want to cheer on your amiibo, make sure to use the chat for that. We're going to keep moving on, though, guys, because I know a lot of people still anxious about the Universal Championship match that'll be up next. Then we got the Ultimate World Championship, that triple threat. That is going to be our main event here tonight. PJ wins this. That's an interesting pick, but you know what? It's not very absurd. Oh! And that could be why. Well, nice dunk here by BJ to Plants, and you know, already Chili getting overwhelmed. He has lost 2 stocks in about 40 seconds. Star coming into play here. That's PJ to Plant's first stock going bye-bye. Mickey can't make it back, and oh, well, that's now legal L. Getting tied up 15 to 15. Well, again, guys, it was more supposed to be the name of the game is fun. So if you had some fun, you won. But definitely think this is an interesting matchup, and for what it's worth, still somewhat competitive. Especially seeing that dunk earlier. I mean, wow. Uh-oh. Al going bye-bye after that? Yeah, no. Argyle Al wiggling his way out of that one. Nice use of the up smash here from PJ to Plant. Not as much item use as I had predicted. Oh! Mickey not backing down from Argyle Al. Yeah, don't forget Argyle Al, back when he had Armor Knight faced off against Mickey with items on, and Mickey was still able to pull off the victory. May have been on hand though, but still, it was a fantastic matchup. It happened back in January of 2022. And Nair trying to cut off Mickey, but it doesn't work. Oh! That is a triple KO. Ouch.
Know your place.
Well, I'm starting to see that we're getting some very clickable things going on here. This could be just like our last one. It just gets more and more interesting as we go along. But that is a big F smash here to Chili, and Argyle Al bringing Chili down to his level. Mickey still getting overwhelmed though, even with all these item problems. Did that assist trophy kill the other assist trophy? Because that's what it looked like to me for a moment. Well, right now we do have PJ to Plant up in 3-0. Adam Green's prediction may come true. Definitely been brouhaha as well. I haven't seen a whole lot of defensive moves. Nice down smash there. Argyle Al starting to fall behind, but should level the playing field just a little bit. And we are now tied 12. Okay, no. 12-11. I cannot sleep on almost any of these competitors right now. I do see Mickey is still struggling, but, you know, compared to what we've seen him before, there's still a lot of improvement for him. And that's actually going to hit Chili, not PJ to Plant. apologies, just really dealing with congestion. PJ to plant up Uno right now. Oh! And big F smash to the back of Chili's head. Yeah, at this point, kind of hard to see PJ to plant fumbling this one. And Mickey now down to his 5th to last. That's where we start to see all the wolf heads at the bottom. No love to Mickey here in this matchup. And right now we got PJ to plant with a very healthy lead, 5-3. And we got the ghost flying around right now. Chili's got final. And hits PJ to plant. That was the smart choice. Plant will suffer a fall. Still looking good though. Oh! All Chili tried to do was get back the stage, and well, Al also suffering a fall right there. With 22.5 minutes, guys, it's still looking like PJ to plant will take this victory. In fact, after that, it's looking even more like a PJ to plant victory. The only one in contention right now is Argyle Al. Uh-oh. Al suffering the wrath of the banana gun. And now Mickey's got the super scope. Throw that away for an assist trophy. And so far the assist trophy has not come up with a KO yet. Doing a little damage though. Oh, now we got Chili and Argyle out to 2nd to last stock, but PJ to plant on his 5th to last. And Mickey now on his last. Uh-oh. That's got to be an elimination to Mickey at this point. And no, he's still good.
Out of my way.
Don't know for how much longer exactly, but yep. And he is gone. Definitely a tough pill to swallow here. Mickey's still going winless here in the Ultimate League. This should be a pretty open and shut case then, and make it a lot easier for PJ to plant to take this W. And misses that down special. That would have been big for him. And Al has been eliminated. PJ and Chili. Wow! Big dunk. I'm sure I don't, but I hope I got some replay space for this. Chili's still trying to do something here, but PJ to plant catches him with the up smash, and it's over. Alright, great game overall. Soy sauce if you're here, GG's, man. But we got to give our props here to PJ to plant for the victory. Also, I guess got to give some props to Adam Green for guessing this one correctly. All right, well, we're going to go through some stats here, guys. There we go. And then we're going to be moving on to our Universal Championship match between Coden's Brawler Amiibo Knuckles and Hictor's Amiibo Hictor. That would be a Link Amiibo, by the way. But most KOs actually did go to Chili at 24. I knew dude was putting in work, but not this much. Least amount of KOs, Mickey at 9. That was unfortunate to see, but it happens. Just taking a look here, it does seem that PJ DePlant was a little bit of everywhere except trying to hit his former tag team partner, Argyle L. Most damage given out in this fight, though, does seem to go to Chili at 2,243%. Very impressive considering I didn't see a whole lot of item use from this guy. Least amount of damage given out actually going to Mickey at 1,123%. Most damage taken in this fight, PJ DePlant by 1,730. Very close was Mickey. But the least amount of damage taken was Chili at 1,515. So it's starting to really not make sense why Chili didn't get the victory here. We do see the most hit percentage did go to Argyle L, 52%. And the least amount of hit percentage going to PJ DePlant and Mickey. We may be able to find out more info from our drought here. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, actually, Chili was the most aggressive in this matchup, which seemed to do well at points, but, PJ DePlant taking a very large step back. He was able to set up for a lot of great things here, and I guess that's what was there to allow him to score the victory. Do I have enough space? Oh, I do. Sweet. All right, awesome. Well, guys, we are going to be moving on to our next matchup. Just give us a little bit of time to get that set up here for you. Un momento, por favor. All right, welcome back, everybody. Do again appreciate your patience here as we set up our next matchup for you guys. So this is going to be our Universal Championship. Not exactly the conclusion of the Universal Trials, since the winner of this matchup will actually compete for the Ultimate World Championship next Friday, and we'll be back on Twitch for next Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. We changed that. We changed that. But let's go ahead and focus on this matchup before we focus on next week, guys. So, Knuckles versus Hictor. This is actually a rematch for the title from about a month ago, really proving how tenacious and fantastic an amiibo Knuckles is. But Hictor, well, he's on a whole different level. Well, from your typical Link, that is. I feel like Alexander Agni, the owner of the amiibo, would be able to do a better job of explaining why than I could, but, you know, it's just really the Link amiibo to Hictor is something he wants to just perfect to an outstanding degree. So really a big reason why Knuckles has to be careful, but the last time these two did meet, he did give him a pretty big run for his money. So I still feel that Knuckles has a big opportunity to become Universal Champion and then compete next week against the winner of our next matchup here in that triple threat match. I personally believe Knuckles is going to dethrone Hictor here. It's a little bit of my heart, considering I'm a Sonic the Hedgehog fan and all, but, you know, I just think it's his time. I think Hictor's going to get sloppy at some points, and Knuckles is going to be able to pick up pieces there. If you guys got different opinions or want to cheer on your favorite amiibo, make sure to do so. Also want to just go ahead and acknowledge Knuckles amiibo built by Coden Gaming. Also, guys, just want to let you know that Universal Trials 4 will be coming soon. I'll probably be posting that submission app right after the stream next Friday. Other than that, though, guys, why don't we go ahead and get this one started? I'm pretty anxious for this one. This is going to be 5 stock, items off, and we're getting this one started on Final Destination. Donkey Kong playing. Okay. Gotta love the classics. Speaking of classics, I would say these two have become classics to the amiibo fight stream at this point. Oh, wait a minute! Almost a footstool here from Knuckles, but Hictor survives. Well, Hictor usually has some quick thinking up his sleeve, and he's going to require all that against a guy like Knuckles. Or Echidna, I should say. About that boomerang. Nice down smash, though. Oh! Took me by surprise. I can only imagine what that did to Hictor. Well, now 5-4, and Knuckles is still doing damage. Yeah, normally I would recommend for that amiibo to get maybe a little more defensive, but no, he's just going balls to the wall right now. Look at him go. Up special lands for Hictor, and that's going to tie us up 4-4. I would just, if I was Knuckles, just keeping his pressure on. Although I do see Hictor starting to use that momentum against Knuckles, so not a bad time maybe to take a step back. And that is going to be a KO, 4-3. Well, we've heard from Coden many a time. His name is Knuckles, and he doesn't chuckle. I sometimes add that he doesn't buckle under the pressure, but he's doing a great job of proving that right now. Yeah, Knuckles definitely doesn't want to buckle under the pressure here. Down smash from Hictor, and we're tied up at 3. 7.5 minutes left, guys. Hictor kind of in trouble. I mean, he's trying to be consistent, but feels like when everything seems fine, when he's in control, that's when Knuckles pulls something out of his hat and just does something different. Froggy Boy, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Great start to your weekend. Just caught us for our Universal Championship match, but after this, we actually got the Ultimate World title fight. That's going to be a big triple threat match. You don't want to miss that one. And it's now 3-1. See, I was kind of going with my heart on this one, but it still looks like Knuckles is going to win it. I don't want to jinx it here, but Hictor's got to find a way to get back into this fight. Up smash misses wildly right there. You see Knuckles starting to get a little more evasive and trying to get Hictor more off his guard here. That's actually a pretty good strategy at this point. That is a KO. And that's almost a KO. I would say one more of those and Hictor's gone. Or an up smash, you could also throw that in. And that's it, guys. It's over. Congratulations to your new Universal Champion, Knuckles. Wow. Well, Hictor had a hell of a run, but it is now the year of the Echidna. Just want to go through some quick stats, guys, and then we're going to mosey on over to the main event for you guys. 4 minutes and 10 seconds is how long this one went for. It honestly felt like longer to me, especially towards the end. It was getting kind of tense there. 5-4, 462 to 678. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, except I do know Knuckles or the Brawlers, some of their moves do have a lot of knockback to them, but still very interesting to see that Hictor was able to get quite a bit more damage than Knuckles and come up shy with the victory. Also want to take a look at hit percentage. We do see Hictor being very much more consistent, 44% to 34%, but I still feel Hictor could have done better with his consistency, personally. And we really see Hictor being super duper aggressive here. This could have really been where things went wrong for him. Knuckles also somewhat aggressive, but definitely not nearly as aggressive, and Knuckles able to take that victory almost no problemo. I mean, he only won by one. JV2, technically. Alright, guys, well, our night is not over just yet, even though we have crowned a new Universal Champion. We will be moving on to our Ultimate World Championship. It's Cactus versus Dr. Breast, the former champion, and Grass, the Nesamibo created by Sand SSF2, the current champ. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be setting that up for you right now. Un momento, por favor. Alright, everybody, welcome back. We're going to appreciate your guys' patience here as we set up your main event for the Ultimate World Championship. We just saw, really, Knuckles becoming your new Universal Champion, and, well, Knuckles is going to battle whoever wins here tonight. So, definitely a lot going on in this matchup, but also the winner taking home a big ol' title. Go ahead and show you the title here. Yeah, looks a little bit better. So, these are 3 amiibo that are not mine. Yeah, how are my amiibo not fighting for the ultimate prize? Because their records suck. Who said that? Anyways, guys, we got Caxus. This is a little something made by Mario. Caxus was actually able to defeat Chili, the most successful S tier on the roster, so we asked her to come back for a few times, and, well, now she's here. We also got Dr. Breast, the former Ultimate World Champion, and that is actually a little creation from Soy Sauce, and, you know, I don't know how I feel about this, but it is one of my favorite Dr. Mario amiibos. In fact, I may have to say one of my favorite amiibos ever. I mean, thing is just so, well, you know, you're gonna see how automatic it is. Just watch. And we also have Grass. This is our current champion, a NES amiibo made by San SSF2. He is actually going to be the first one inducted into the Amiibo Fight Hall of Fame after winning the Amiibo Fight Rumble and afterward defeating Dr. Breast in a 16-stock battle. So definitely a lot of history here, definitely a lot of things to keep in mind, but we're going to take you guys back down to our gameplay to show you more what's going on. This will be a 16-stock matchup, Final Destination, since we've already made it a theme here tonight. And also, there will be no items, no hazards, anything of that nature. Really keeping the Min in mind, I really feel like she's going to be the one to do a lot of damage here, so it would be in the best interest of Grass and Dr. Breast to team up, even if it is towards the beginning, the middle, the end, whichever. Just take out the Noodle Girl. That would be my plan for these two. But for Caxus, all she's got to do is be herself, and she should walk out your new champion. I think we've talked about this one for long enough. Let's get our main event going, guys.
Three, two,
Right.
1, go!
Oh. I guess I hit random by accident. My bad.
No contest.
Let me find FD. Yeah, I did, son of a bitch. There we
Stop
go.
battle.
Alright, take 2. Caxus versus Dr. Breast versus Grass for the belt.
3, 2, 1, go!
I sometimes forget, she starts out very... Wow. One hit. Just one hit. And that's a KO. Yeah, it's a one-hit 0 to death, actually. Yeah, you don't see that very often, so we want to just take the time to say, guys, thank you again for joining us here tonight, but, you know, also feel sorry for you if you didn't, because there has been some memorable moments on this stream, the first ever Ultimate stream here on YouTube, which helped to be coming back very soon, but Grass suffering a fall, and Caxus seems to be in the lead. And Grass now loses that lead. contest, but I love that Dr. Breast and Grass are, for the most part, taking my advice. Take out the Noodle Girl. And floaty jumps really coming to the rescue here for Dr. Breast. Nice down smash from Dr. B. That'll be a fall now to Caxus. Wow, and that's going to be 2 KOs for Caxus. Jesus. Just crazy what's been going on in this match so far. Really showing that these Amiibo want the belt more than anything. Nice up smash here from Grass, and he's going to hit the PK Thunder on Dr. B. Very nice up smash here from Caxus. Even though it feels like it's a 2-on-1 for her, she's still doing a great job of keeping both her opponents under pressure and at bay. And that's going to be a ball for Dr. Breast. Dr. Breast is starting to fall behind. Or not. What? Dr. B, you got floaty jumps to avoid that. Come on, bro. That was unfortunate. Well, this has definitely been a matchup full of surprises. Grass, though, still holding his own against the competitors Caxus and Dr. Breast. And with 28 minutes to go, Dr. Breast is going to suffer a fall, getting dangerously close to single digits now. Off stage, but Caxus getting KO'd on stage courtesy of Dr. Breast. And Grass is going to suffer a fall. I was just about to say I can't help but feel Dr. Breast made this easier for Grass, but Caxus, for the most part, evening it out. Dr. Breast starting to get a little more overwhelmed than he would have anticipated, because now it seems that Grass has turned his attention toward him. Caxus just kind of doing her own thing right now. Nice little double team there, PK Fire into what I believe was a nair for Dr. Breast, but Grass gonna knock out the good Doctor. Grass getting knocked out by Caxus. And right now we got a tie game between Caxus and Grass. Oh, never mind. Up on 26 minutes left in this contest, and I gotta say, guys, there have been, like I said, a bunch of twists and turns here and there, but don't know really what to expect next. Hey, what's up, Tribal Chief Gabe? Welcome in, bro. I love the name, by the way. We acknowledge. In fact, are you Octo Gabe? Is this Octo Gabe? I know we got somebody named Gabe in our server. Harry right there, Dr. Brest doing his best to get back into the fight. Caxa suffering a fall right now. And Grass not able to make it back. That's going to even us out quite a bit here between Caxus and Grass. It's starting to look more and more likely that we'll be down to our last two, which will be Grass and Caxus, not Dr. Brest, but yeah, I don't know what Dr. Brest can really do except maybe take a step back and hope Caxus and Grass just focus on one another. Hey, what's up, Xander, Arab? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, bro. I hope everybody's having a fantastic start to their weekend right now. You just caught us actually for our main event here tonight. That is Caxus versus Grass versus Dr. Brest. Ooh, down smash, and Grass is going to suffer a fall here. Well, granted, guys, I know that all these amiibo were built more for 1v1, but I think they put on a pretty tremendous show for this 3-for-all. Dr. Brest trying to get a little bit more momentum here, but kind of hard to do when two people are just trying to knock you out here. That will be a fall to Caxus, much on the same level as Dr. Brest, so really if Grass can keep this up, he should be able to walk out of here champion, but keep in mind, guys, he's then going to have to fight Knuckles next week for the belt, and that will be back on Twitch at 8 p.m. Central Time. Speaking of Twitch, we'll also be back on Twitch tomorrow for Smash 4, and that will be at 9 p.m. Central Time. But great thing about that, we'll have our predictions back, so this way you guys can get some points here. Wow! Big F smash from Dr. B, and that's going to be a double KO. Yeah, Dr. Brest may be doing the soy sauce special here. Maybe dude is just sandbagging a little bit. We've seen that from Soy Sauce's other amiibo, Chili, so why not the good Doctor? Dr. Brest now down to his 5 Doctor heads, and now so is Caxus. Grass now up by 2. Starting to look very much in Grass's favor, but you know, this could be where, I'm about to say maybe where Caxus and Dr. Brest team up, but maybe not. See the painted card. Alright, I can do that. We could go ahead and show off some Scorcher. This is Scorcher, guys. You can usually catch him in our arenas Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. He's pretty good. Won my Pokemon Amiibo tournament, and pretty consistent in our arenas, too, so maybe seeing this dude Monday for our first YouTube stream tournament. By the way, guys, there is plenty of time for you guys to sign up in our Discord for that. In fact, fact, I do recall posting that in the USAC server as well, so more than one, even on YouTube, I believe, yeah, to a degree. But, sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there. 20.5 minutes though, and Dr. Brest down to his third to last, but now Grass down to his fourth to last. That's tied up with Caxus. Oh, and Caxus is able to do the job here. That new champion and actually a very worthy competitor here. Caxus has really proven that she is nothing to take lightly. Oh! Nice catch there by Dr. Brest. That will once again give Grass the lead. And down goes Dr. Brest, now down to his second to last stock. I don't see the good doctor coming up with the win here, guys. It's more than likely going to be Grass, or it could be Caxus. I mean, we really could see the matchup change once someone gets eliminated. Well, nice use of back air. Had to footstool Caxus to get to that one. But Dr. Brest now down to his last stock. Grass down to his third to last stock. And now Caxus down to their second to last stock. If I were Grass, I would really try to get that double team one last time on Caxus. Doing a great job of applying pressure to Caxus, but try to betray. Yep. Down goes Dr. Brest, and we're down to 2. Well, it's certainly going to be easier for Caxus to focus on one target, but I could even say the same now for Grass. So again, the tone of this match has got to change up here. Uh-oh. Grass almost suffering a fall. That time he does suffer a fall. We're tied at 2. Yeah, utilizing that PK Thunder may be a good strategy here, but now that Dr. Brest is out of the mix, she's able to shield that more on command. It's become very tense right now. Grass grabbing the ledge. And we once again see him going back to the PK Thunders. And will actually cancel out that PK Thunder. And no, Grass actually getting that knockout. It's now 2-1. Grass needs to still keep Frosty. He's not out of this yet. Just one more KO, and he's going to be taking his title back home with him. Less than 17 minutes here, guys. It's still a somewhat tense situation for the Messenger, but still making strides and still remaining somewhat aggressive right now. Definitely got to tip your cap to Grass for not backing down. Oh, got caught off stage, and it's now 1-1. And gonna spam the PK Thunder. Not bad strategy at all. And he's almost got her. I would think one more PK Thunder. No, maybe another one. Yeah, he's not letting her land, but she's also not getting knocked out. Excellent parry from Grass. PK Thunder, and that's it. It's over. Grass will retain. All right, well, want to just go ahead and say good game to Mario Dude, Soy Sauce, and Sand SSF2, but really got to give it up here for Grass. Pulling up with the victory here tonight and doing it like an absolute G. Let's go ahead and take a look at some stats here, guys. Yeah, I don't think I need to get rid of the camera here for this one. So the matchup lasted 16 minutes and 4 seconds. That sounds about right, actually, in this case. 22 knockouts, though, going to Cactus. Does make you think if this one was a 1v1, this probably would have went differently. But, you know, Grass and Dr. Breast doing what was smart for them, working as a team to take out Cactus the best they can. Least amount of knockouts going to Dr. Breast at only 10. Let's keep taking a look here. In fact, we do see Cactus really trying to pulverize both Dr. Breast and Grass the best that she could. But Grass actually coming up with the most damage at 2,297%. Least amount of damage taken in this fight going to Grass at 1,803. Most damage taken, actually, Cactus at 2,343. Again, those double teams were no joke from the Doctor and the Psychic Child. Also want to acknowledge over 50% was able to go ahead and hit for Grass at 53. Very nicely done. Least amount of hit percentage going to Cactus, though, at 37%. And we're going to take a look at Longest Drought here. Longest Drought actually belongs to Grass at 13 seconds, and it makes sense considering he wanted to take a step back and try and spam PK Thunder. It was really the smart option here. But the most aggressive was Dr. Breast, and, you know, it really feels like his aggression may have been his downfall in this fight. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. But still got the VOD. Still got this on YouTube. And you can watch it whenever you want. Very fun. Alright, well, guys, just want to go ahead and say thank you so much here for joining us for Ultimate on YouTube for the first time ever. I'm going to go ahead and give this back to you here. Good job, good job. Hey, leave that saltiness back in the locker room. Well, guys, again, we just want to say thank you and let you know that tomorrow we actually got 2 streams. One we got at 5 p.m. Central Time. That is going to be a crew battle between my stream and the Schmorkage stream. I think I'm saying that right. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Should be a lot of fun, and you get to see some of your favorite trainers participate in that. Also, we will have Smash 4 at 9 p.m. Central Time, so make sure to go ahead and join us for that also. Sunday, guys, we should have the arena open 7:30 Central Time. Hopefully we get to see everybody there, and also hope you guys are able to go ahead and make it and show us your best stuff. Monday, we still got that YouTube tournament, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time. You really have until, if I'm not mistaken, 6 p.m. Central Time, or maybe 5 p.m. Central, one of those two. You still got some time to sign up for the tournament, but don't dilly-dally too much. You don't want to miss this one. $50 grand prize, $25 runner-up prize, and if you predict the right amiibo, you get entered into a raffle for a free amiibo. Plus, if you knock out the guy who is on the wanted list, well, you get a free tier 1 sub. Granted, I used an example earlier. I don't think that's going to be our outlaw or bounty, if you will, but could be. Never know. Other than that, though, guys, I think I've kind of spoken my piece here tonight, but just also want to say thank you again for the get well soon wishes. That really means a lot to me. Kind of why I'm still not drinking here tonight, but do want to say good night, good luck, God bless, and thank you all for coming for our first YouTube Ultimate.